4th edition of RAFELA conference held outside of the Kairaba Conference Center that aimed to empower African women through local governance, focusing on economic emancipation, leadership, and eradicating violence. Her Lord Mayor Himalik Low, the president of the organization, says that it aims to promote gender-sensitive and accelerating representation, safeguarding women's rights across Africa. She added women needed to be protected and empowered through education, health, and equal rights in political participation.
The empowerment of Gambian women and girls is facing serious challenges in the arena of education, health, and equal opportunities, access to resources, and indeed political representation. Excellencies, fellow women, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the question before us today is simple. Will the Gambia be the nation that protects a woman, folk, or nation that turns back the clock? We have the laws, we have the safeguards, but as our activists will tell us, we need enforcement. We need sustainability. We need the political will to ensure that no one woman cries because a law was ignored.
Fatoumata Sane, Activist Award winner of the year 2026, in her speech says women needed to be empowered and treated equally. Gambia is not a country poor in law, that Gambia fight to ban NGM and will continue to strive for gender equality and justice for women, and representation should be sustainable in everywhere.
The Gambia is not poor in laws. We all know that. We have beautiful laws. We have the Women Act. We ratified the Maputo Protocol. We fought so hard to upload the ban on FGM. We have safeguards. But if a law exists, and a woman in the village or in West Coast region does not know she can report a violation, does that law truly exist for that girl? I guess no. We talk about accelerating representation. Yes, we need more women in parliament and in local council, but representation also must be sustainable. When a woman enters parliament, but is silenced by a male-dominated floor, then representation fails. I say, let us be the generation that builds the bridge. Let us ensure that every law is felt, every policy is known, and every woman is safe. Not just today, but for the next 50 years and more.
His Excellency Peter Obi, former governor of Anambra State, Nigeria, speaking in the conference, he emphasized that Africa needs change and unite to empower women if we want sustainable development.
So we need to aggressively involve women in what we are doing, because the more we involve them, we will put them out of poverty. They become drivers of development. That is what changes everything. We want to come and see Gambia where the women of Gambia are happy, they're in government. The women of Gambia are not poor.
Her Excellency, ex-Vice President Fatoumata Tambajang, emphasized that she will continue to strive for peace, freedom, that every human person should be protected and treated fairly. Transparency and accountability is essential, she added. She further stated that there is a bill that is passed in the National Assembly that empowers women, but it was never considered and amended.
It's from boundary to parliament for every woman to have the power to control, to access, and to control resources. It's the power to have reforms. We adopted reforms through the 2016 coalition. We had said after 22 years, we need constitutional review, where we will have term of office, not more than 2 terms of office for democracy, We said we would have gender equality, the empowerment of women. We said we would have land reform. We said we would have truth and reconciliation, and we would have security reform and also judiciary reform. Here, the challenge I want to give to the Honorable Minister of Youth to deliver to His Excellency the President is to say that I encourage you to have these reforms tabled, discussed, and adopted. All we are asking for is for you to transform government, political leaders, parliamentarians, women leaders, to transform that the narrative. We want to transform the narrative from dancers to cooking for you, to mobilizing for you. We want you now to bring us to the table in decision making. The decisions that you make can never affect us, affect the lives of women, because we are not there. When you are not represented, you cannot, business as usual, in my little level and experience, business as usual will never give you a different result.
I am Abdullah Dafe reporting from the Voice Online TV.